All right, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America in this society. I want to start out giving all praise and glory and honor to YAHAWASHI, by Hashem, YAHAWASHI, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters that are listening, learning, and being obedient to their husbands. This the brother YAHAWASHI, aka M.O.T.B, and I'm coming back with another quick video. And this to touch on this real quick. It's gonna be real quick and brief, but this is all gonna tie into the M.O.T.B, these AI robots, and people don't want to realize that that's gonna happen because they too busy stuck in la la land instead of listening to the men of the Lord when we tell them these things. But they refuse to listen to us, and they want to listen to everybody else and listen to these people in these churches, all these false people, instead of listening to the men of the Lord. So let me let this video play and y'all just listen up. Bro, I'll probably grab a couple scriptures and then I'm going to close it. You know, this ain't going to be long. It's a quick video.
We've seen video footage of robots, AI robots, becoming aggressive, almost bucking at humans.
In China, come one day, God forbid, they really take over on some Terminator shit. They're going to remember, like, oh, you were the nice one. Think about it. This is why I always say please and thank you. So I commented on that video and I was like, hey, y'all playing, but y'all may want to ease up because they're going to remember that shit. You don't think they're remembering? It's a large language model. It's always going to remember. So,
and it's always constantly learning.
I have my own large language model myself because I know what's coming. With AI, as you're learning from AI, it's learning from you. So this is why they make it what? Free. The more information you feed it, the smarter it gets. Elon said in the next 5 to 10 years, we will have a supercomputer smarter than any human being on Earth. How do we not know that AI is already not sentient and already taken over? How do we not know? Think about it. How do we not know?
We just seen the robot at the crib do some very interesting things today.
Yes.
Do any of you have Alexa?
I don't have
No,
Alexa.
no.
I don't have Siri activated.
I would be sitting up in the house and Alexa be like, "Are you there?"
Yeah.
The truth is, AI has already become sentient already.
And here's the thing too. Here's another thing to think about.
Damn, are you there? Crazy.
If you say the name Alexa, if you say the name Siri or everything else, that means it's already listening. It's always listening. So think about that. It's not just, oh, it just clicks on when you say the name. No, it's always listening.
Man, no. I said one time I was like, "Alexa," and she was like, "Yes."
And look, people don't understand. All of this is going to tie into the M.O.T.B. Esau with this bull crap. This is why the scripture says this. First of all, let me get this first. This is Sirach 12 and 10. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like an iron rusted sword is his wickedness. See, our people put so much trust into Esau and his system and his technology instead of trusting YAHAWASHI. They ain't trusting the Heavenly Father, but they trusting this devil. And instead of getting close with YAHAWASHI, they rather follow anything else, like I said, man. Verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. And then you got to understand, this devil is rusty. So he created this bull crap, and it could turn against you. You know, Esau is a mad scientist. Instead of our people trusting in YAHAWASHI, they trusting in man. They trusting in everything else. Technology, all of this. Man, this stuff is corrupted. You know? Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at this last remember my words and be pricked therewith. And you got to pay attention to how this devil is moving. But like it says right here, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come non-wild beasts? So ain't nobody gonna pity you when something happened to you. You know, that was a question, like, who gonna pity? Like, nobody gonna pity somebody. So we ain't pitying you niggas. Instead of you trusting in YAHAWASHI and trusting into the truth, you trusting into this devil. And all's gonna tie back into this, man. This is what's coming. This is Revelation 13 and 16. I'm gonna start at 14. And he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. And he gonna deceive you people, because the M.O.T.B is gonna work with AI. It's all gonna be all coin hand, and they gonna be trying to give you a robotic arm. If you ain't got arms, legs, and a lot of our people is gonna trust into that because they gonna want that. They're like, finally Esau doing something for us, you know. Finally the white man is doing something for us, you know, because they want to be accepted by this devil so bad, instead of understanding that he's the devil and leave him alone, stay away from him. Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Exactly. And they gonna follow this beast system. So they trusting into this beast system. What you think they setting up? They setting up these robots and all of this stuff to take over your jobs. They just want you to be a total slave. They don't want you to do nothing. They just want you to build them. You know, but Esau technology is gonna fail. You know, it's not gonna work. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he's going to kill a lot of people off who don't want to accept these things. Simple as that. But this is how this devil going to roll. And he caused all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their forehead. You know, simple as that. And that's a physical thing that's going into people. Point blank, period. And that no man might buy or sell. This is physical, not no bull crap that any else body say. Save he that had the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name. Simple as that, man. So it's no getting around these things. You people are ignorant of these things, but we're not. This is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of this devil devices. We understand what this man is on, how he roll. The only ones who ignorant of it is people, members in IUIC, because they don't know nothing. And these other guys that be in these other camps, ISUBK and all of that. The only ones, you know, who know what the M.O.T.B is outside of GMS is Sakari. And that's it. But all these other people, they don't want to listen. So when this stuff go down, 2/3 of our people are going to get jacked up. Because this devil got all of this stuff set up to turn against you niggas. And it's going to destroy you. A lot of you are going to be put to death. Because y'all don't want to listen to the men of the Lord. Y'all don't want to listen to the right way. Y'all don't want to trust in anything else, but y'all want to trust in this place. That's why it says right here. Woe, this Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt. Salakia. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. They don't seek Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They seeking everything else besides seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. These people are overly wicked. They overly out of order. They overly affectious. They overly everything, and they not trying to get right when it comes to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But this devil is gonna smoke them because they don't want to listen to us. Instead of listening to the truth, listening to the true understanding. getting right with YAHAWASHI. They following everything else. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And we supposed to be circumspect about these things. And we the only ones who circumspect and pointing out these things. Nobody else. Redeeming the times, because the days are evil. And we are living in evil days. Simple as that. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord Yahweh is. And we supposed to understand the will of Yahweh Shai. Simple as that. But these people out here going off. They ain't trying to hear what we trying to say. They ain't trying to listen to the truth. But these prophecies are coming to pass. That's why it says right here in Revelations 1 and 3. It says, blessed he that readeth. And it goes into the Greek word alekanosos, which means to understand. And we understand what's going on. And they that hear the words of this prophecy. And we hearing the words of the prophecy and telling the people the prophecies. And keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. And we supposed to be keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, understanding that we are the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, teaching our people the right way, telling them to stop doing all the wickedness, eating shrimp, pork, lobster, committing adultery, and all of that, and fighting all the way to the end until Yahweh shall return, and he see that the ones that are doing, which is his elect, because that's the ones who going to do it anyway, is the chosen, and hopefully we of that. Simple as that. These people are about to get devoured, destroyed, slaughtered, because they don't want to listen to the men of the Lord. You know, they ain't conscious to what's going on, because they too busy worrying about this life. They worrying about what can I do next to do that. These females, I want to go back to school. I want to do it. They just want to be in all type of wickedness instead of getting right with Yahweh Shai. Simple as that. These people are going to die here. So I'm about to get this. This is 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, which is these so-called white people, they wicked, ready to come down on you people, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And that's what this devil is on, man. He trying to destroy us, and they wish they could try to deceive all the chosen. You know, hold on, let me get some. Hold on, I got something for y'all. Here, this is Matthew 24 and 24. For there shall arise false Christians and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. That's if it was possible, they'll try to deceive the very elect. But it ain't happening. It's not going to happen. The elect is not going to get caught up in this bull crap, because the elect can see. The elect is the only ones that's watching and paying attention to what's going on. You know, ain't nobody else paying attention. This is Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded. So the rest of these people are blinded. They're not listening. They don't want to take heed to what's being said. So the hell with these people, man. They're going to be destroyed. Lord willing, we make it, and we keep doing what we got to do. That's what's important. But this AI thing is not a joke, and they don't want to hear that. They want to trust into this devil and think everything is all good when this man set up this stuff to turn against you niggas, to kill you niggas, man. Simple as that, man. You better start getting your head in the game and pay attention to what's going on, and stop being in folly, and start getting on point. Because, hey, man, time is running out. We almost out this place. We ain't got time to play around, and we not holding nobody's hands. So simple as that. It's either you get right or you're going to die. Pay attention. Watch what we telling y'all. The M.O.T.B is literally right around the corner. That's the microchip, the RFID chip they're going to put in you. Pay attention and watch. So with that, we're going to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters that are listening, learning, being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barakatham, and Abba Ball.